Alright, this is it. We are here. Voyage of the Dawn Treader is happening tonight. Expectations. No, seriously. But it needs to be on record, so we'll know how we felt before the movie.
No, but for some reason, well, mainly because of you, startlingly hopeful.
Okay. So,
I mean, low, basically coming into this entire week, and basically they were very low. And then you were all like, "Ooh, all these people I met said it's so good." So, I guess.
I mean, I'm kind of with you. I'm still kind of skeptical too, but like I don't know, all these people like it. So, and this is my mother.
Hi.
YouTube audience. What do you think? And you just finished listening to the book again. So, what are you thinking?
Yes,
Expectations.
I'm actually very excited about it.
You would be.
I am.
Yeah.
I think it's.
And she probably will like you. I think you liked Transformers as well.
Yes, I did.
That's true. Okay, I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. Anyway, and here we are. Okay, so there's not much of a line. Narnia just isn't that kind of fan base, you know. Doesn't have people that dress up. I'm like, cars dressing up and lining up and stuff.
Oh yeah, you were gonna.
Not a lot of people like that, unfortunately. Maybe that'll change someday. After they, no, I won't finish that. All right, so I'm walking to the car, put the camera back. Probably would mean it's not like an advanced screening or anything, so it would probably be fine if I brought a camera in as long as I didn't take it out or anything. But obviously not taking a risk. So take this back to the car. So report back in approximately like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that, I'm sure. Of course you won't see it then, so it doesn't matter to you. Hoping to get this posted early tomorrow morning, basically, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock, or well, we'll see. So, love this book, love what it talks about, I love the emotional power of it, love the characters, sense of longing, the excitement of finding the world's end, love Reapy Cheap. I hope that this movie captures the essence of what I love about the book. So, catch you on the flip side. Okay, I'm out.
Finally.
David, why don't you sum it up with a sound effect? I was so disappointed, and like it's just so, the movie's so shallow. It's a bunch of colorful, crisp digital images strung together in a sequence, tightly cut into a mindless piece of functional entertainment. When the book is so profound, whether you look at it as, I think it's a pretty bad, at least forgettable movie, and a worse adaptation. I mean, I don't want to go into specifics now, just general impressions.
Boycott.
But there's the script is so poorly written. It's just they have to spell everything out. Like there's a scene at the beginning I think is a good kind of example of the movie. Just when Caspian's showing them all the kids' gifts. Lucy, your dagger and cordial. Oh, and Peter's sword. Susan's bow and arrow. It's like they're right in front of me. I can see them. You know, and yet the characters feel the need to tell you what they are. Like, I mean, that's just a mini example of the entire movie. Oh, and how about when the mansion appears? Like, what mansion? Oh, that mansion. Like, the whole movie is like that. Where it's just like, you don't feel, Koryakin's dialogue was so much worse than I ever thought it would be.
Oh my god.
So I was just chuckling.
Wait, remember? The evil inside of us.
Oh my gosh, and that big, long, like, shot where it pans around Caspian's like, oh, worst nightmare. Oh, it's like this. Oh, worst nightmare. Oh, darkest dreams. I laughed out loud at that, and for the whole movie, you know, my brother's sitting here like, oh my gosh, this is bad. I'm like, come on, I'm telling you, I read reviews. At the very least, everyone says the ending is really great. The ending, Reapy Cheap, in the book, it's his heart's true desire, and he finally reaches it. At the end of the world, it's so emotional. I've been wanting this. In the movie, I think they have like one scene, maybe a little more, where it's like, oh yeah, it would be cool to go to Aslan's country someday. And that's it. It's like he wants to go to Disney World or something. So when you get to the end, now this whole bit with Caspian's father, not developed at all. There's just like 2 moments in it.
No, Brian, you couldn't want to go to Disney World. They got out of the production.
All right, that's true. A Fox World. So,
you mean how?
I mean, like this whole bit, there's so many things that were just totally undeveloped. Just like Lucy's whole beauty thing. 2 little moments. Oh, now we're gonna have a scene with the. There's nothing at all. There's no development here. It's just squeezes many special effects and cool images. Oh, the Lone Islands. That was like, could they have gotten that any more wrong when they jump out and fight?
There was more than one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good point. I mean, they're in such a hurry to get through this story, and I just don't care at all about. Like, I've read the books; they get something for free. They don't have to do that much to get me invested in these characters, and I just didn't care. I did not care what was going on, and I guess I've kind of gone in. Oh, how about here's another good example: Reepicheep throwing his sword away. I've talked about that many times as being such a powerful moment because like everything that Reepicheep is about, you know, throwing it away and saying, "I found something better." In the movie, oh, won't need this anymore. Run along, and that's it. Going into a coracle that was conveniently weighted. Actually, I might actually kind of like the coracle idea. I mean, it seems kind of weird, but the idea that it was fated, it was waiting for him. It's kind of a neat. Okay, there's one positive. It makes it seem like it was fated that Reepicheep would come. So there's one thing I actually do kind of like about the movie. Okay, and one more positive. I like the way they used Eustace's journal. It wasn't always very well written, but the idea of I'd always said I don't think Eustace's journal can work very well in a movie. Maybe I was wrong there. They used it pretty well. You know, the way they used it to kind of pull a montage together. You know, but there were so many things they got. Okay, there's at least 2 things they got right. Basically, everything else they got wrong. The whole movie, I'm just going, I can't believe this is it.
Hey, Brian, that's not how it emotionally affected me. I want to kill myself.
Well, in all honesty, it was over, and I put my head down and basically wept. I was so upset.
Oh, that was my favorite scene when they faded to black and the credits started rolling.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, and of course, you have to have Caspian talking about Susan in that one part. I was like, there's. All right, well, be back with more thorough analysis. I'm sure at some point I will do a big long review for how disappointing I think this movie is. Maybe I'll see it again like, okay, it's not that bad. Maybe it's just the emotion of the moment. It might be. For now, I'm just saying, definitely.
It's the worst thing.
It's not the worst movie ever. It's definitely really disappointing. And
right
now, I would say I don't think it's a good movie or a good adaptation. I think I might even say it's probably a bad movie and definitely not a good adaptation. It is cold out. Okay, never mind.
Oh, for real.
It is cold out here. Yeah, by the way, the whole breath thing with the duffel puds. It's just a cool idea, but just the effect was so dumb. Anyway, just thought of that. It's cold out here. Anyway,
Maybe it's cold outside.
I'll be back with more details, of course. I'm going to go just... At the moment, just really, really disappointed. I don't think it's a good... I think it might even say it's a bad movie and a worse adaptation right now.
You love this book, probably you shouldn't go see it. Just...
I don't know if I want to see it again. Haha, Jill Pull at the end. That was kind of cool, I guess.
Oh, they don't show her.
I'll be back with more. Right now, I'm just going to go kind of ponder this some more, I guess. Okay, so my brother, I think, was the most skeptical of all of us. He didn't like it. I was skeptical, but a little skeptical, but more hopeful, I think. Now we've got the eternal optimist over here. My mother, what'd you think?
I think that there are very few movies that I have not liked. I just didn't like them. That's truly disappointing.
What are you disappointed with?
I was disappointed because it didn't capture the book, but even more so, just on its own, without even considering the book, it didn't grip me. It didn't
I felt the same way.
Pull at my
I just felt kind of apathetic.
I just thought it was kind of...
It was just kind of happening. Whatever.
Boring and choppy.
Choppy is very good for it.
So I was disappointed almost with them. I really liked it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Really, really sad.
Yeah, Mom raises a lot of good points I'm going to bring up in future videos regarding choppy editing, just speed to the story as quick as possible, and then also just not
Ryan,
really...
if it were choppy, it'd be an improvement. It went way beyond that.
Yeah. Well, definitely have more on this. There's many more hours of videos coming dissecting every minute of this movie. It might be a little painful for me, but I feel like it'll also be therapy at the same time. So, the long movie analysis journey begins.